Dear students and working accountants, welcome to my channel Smart Tally Prime. My name is Baburao from Hyderabad. Today, in this video, we are going to discuss, the topic is balance sheet. What is balance sheet, how it is prepared, and how to view that as well as how to analyze that. Viewing means just simply seeing the assets and liabilities and how to analyze it in different ways. That's what we learned. So in the previous videos, so we learned about the trial balance. So that taken from the books, that is from the ledgers, all the balances will be taken, dividing debit and credit at one place called trial balance. From the tail balance, the tail balance contains all the capital, liabilities, assets, expenses, incomes, everything. But the expenses and incomes and expenses are transferred, are taken to the profit and loss account. And in the profit and loss account, we get the, I will share this. Profit and loss account, we get the profit or loss. So in the balance sheet, in the trial balance, all the others, capital and liabilities, as well as assets, they will be remaining in that. And that those accounts, that is the capital and liabilities and assets, all those items are taken to the balance sheet. So I will share the, I will share the screen. See here, today, our topic I told you already, how to view and analyze balance sheet in Tally Prime. That's what we are going to learn now. And now we will go to the Tally, will go. So here I'm setting this. So I'm in gateway of Tally. See here, when you just will open the trial balance, see here, and in the trial balance, take all the details, Alt F1 or Alt F5, Alt F1 or Alt F5. So it will show all the details. It will show all the details. Okay. So in this case, you see capital, liabilities, assets, fixed assets, and current assets. All these are there. And then sales, purchases, expenses, incomes, etc. So from sales onwards, all these are incomes and expenses. They are taken to the profit and loss account. So see here, yesterday we did that. See in these books. So go to this profit and loss account. So go to the profit and loss account. So here, all these opening stock and closing stock are compulsory. Purchases, sales, direct expenses, indirect expenses, all these expenses and the income, indirect income, all these found in the trial balance, all these are taken to the profit and loss account, and the net difference is taken in two ways. One is gross profit, another is net profit. So this one. So this is what we did. And the other, in the trial balance, so others, which are others? See here, these are over. And the capital and liabilities and assets, all these are remaining. These are taken to the balance sheet. These are taken to the balance sheet. So actually, what is the balance sheet? Balance sheet means the trial balance is the summary of the debit balances and credit balances in the ledgers. And what is profit and loss account means? It is an account taking the expenses and incomes and calculating the net profit or net loss. It is an account calculating the net profit and net loss. In the profit and loss account, what we do, we take the, see here, in the profit and loss account, on the debit side, all the expenses, on the credit side, all the incomes are written. So these are all nominal accounts. So this is also profit and loss account, it is called, because there is debit and credit. And all these are nominal accounts. That's why profit and loss account is also an account as well as it is a nominal account. Okay. So, but in the balance sheet, it displays all other capital and liabilities and assets. It displays them at one place, dividing on one side assets on the left side, taking the capital and liabilities, and on the right side, taking the assets. It will show the list of the assets and liabilities. It is only a list. It is a statement. There is really no debit or credit. That is why it is not called account. It is called, I will show you that also. I will show you that. So in the, it is called only a statement. It is called only a statement. On the left side, there are liabilities, and on the right side, assets are displayed. That is why this is called, balance sheet is called only a statement. The name itself, it said, indicates balance sheet, showing the balance of the assets and liabilities. It is a sheet. It is not an account. So there is no debit and credit. So there is no debit or credit for this, and it is not an account. It is only a sheet, or it is also a statement of assets and liabilities. Okay. So before this is the balance sheet, and in this balance sheet we can find the financial position. So before that, I will tell you, when before going to the balance sheet, what we have to do is, so in this profit and loss account, we get net profit. If the credit side is more, incomes are more, then the difference is written on the left side. I mean, on the lesser side, the balance is called net profit. If the debit side expenses are more and less greater than the incomes, then the credit side will be lesser. The difference will be written on the credit side to make the both side equal. It is called loss, net loss. So this profit or loss belongs to the owners, belongs to the owners. That is why this profit, here we got profit. So profit is to be transferred to the capital account. So here it is a profit, credit balance. This is to be transferred to the capital, means we have to give to the proprietor, owner. That is why capital account will be increased. So this net profit is given to the profit, I mean capital account, means capital account will increase. If it is a loss, so we have to reduce from the capital account. So transfer to capital account, it will be reduced. That is, capital account will be less. It will be reduced. So first of all, before going to balance sheet, we have to do this. That is, transfer this. That we will take up after a few minutes. But we will go to balance sheet. How to see the balance sheet? So balance sheet can be viewed in two ways. See here, in the gateway of Tally, under the reports, the first one is balance sheet. Here you can see the balance sheet. Or if you are working in the Tally somewhere, you don't want to stop this work, but you want to see balance sheet something, then you go to the Alt G, that is go to function. In this case, see common reports. The first one is balance sheet. So here, if you click this, you'll get the balance sheet, or you click in the gateway of Tally, here also you'll get the balance sheet. Okay, so we'll take this one. This is the balance sheet. So here only, so on the assets and liabilities are given, and here only, see here, one more thing is here, in the trading account, profit and loss account for the whole year, it is given from 1st April to 31st March. Here only one particular date, that is the ending date is given, ending of the year. That we recorded only up to 15th March. So the ending date will be 15th March. We recorded, that is the entry of last date of last entry. See here, we entered transactions up to 31st March. That is, it is showing at 31st March, only that particular date. So if you go to F2, say the opening date is 1/4/21 is showing, and the closing date 31 March is showing here. So this is for the whole year, but it is only the closing year period, only closing period, because this is the financial position. This financial position will be changing every day. Due to the transactions, the financial position will be changing. So on any particular day, what is the position? On 30th March, what is the position? On 31st March, what is the position? Like this, the position will be shown by the, known from the balance sheet on any particular date. That is why this is given as balance sheet as at 31st March. On 31st March date, this is the position. On 30th March, this is the position, like that. So that's why this balance sheet is shown already. And in the profit and loss account, it is for 1 year. That is the result of the transactions for 1 year. For April 1st to 31st March, but it's not written as, here we are showing 1st April to 31st March. It is shown as for the year ending 31st March. So for 1 year period ending with 31st March, that means from April to March. But here it is on a particular date. Okay. And now here, see the assets and liabilities, only the primary groups are shown, only the primary groups. So under the primary group, there are secondary groups. Under the secondary groups, there are ledger accounts. Ledgers, there are some ledgers. Okay. Now, you want to see the detailed report. So you have to do Alt 5, F5 or Alt F1. Both will look at them. Alt F5. Again, click that, it will close. Again, Alt F1. Both are doing the same work. Here, under the main groups are primary groups, the secondary groups are shown. Only the secondary groups. Under the secondary groups, some more ledgers will be there, but in this balance sheet, it will not show. See, in the suppose if you go to trial balance, so here, in the case of secondary groups, that is sundry debtors, So if you right click or if you click shift and enter, so the details are all the ledgers are shown. So go to creditors, right click, all the details are shown, or shift enter, details are shown. Okay. Similarly, in the profit and loss account also, so here details are there. Here actually, if the details are not shown, for example, so purchases, click purchases and returns, direct expenses, click, you will get indirect expenses, click, you will get. Like this, you will get that by clicking the right click, or by clicking shift enter. Okay, but in the balance sheet, only primary and secondary groups are shown, and below that, the details of the ledgers are not shown. For example, Sunday creditors, right click, no, it's not working. Shift enter is not working. But how to see the ledgers means, wherever you want to see the details of the ledgers, go to that, select that, double click, or select it and enter. Select it, enter. Then the details will be shown. That is, ledgers under this Sunday creditors will be shown separately. Similarly, Sunday creditors, if you select that, double click or select and enter, so all the Sunday data will be shown separately. All loans and advances as a, so right click, not working. So enter. So it is showing the amount. Okay. Like this, we will see the reports. And here you see, here. 1 minute. 1 minute. Here now. So now, so in the balance sheet, see here the details. So the capital account is showing 8,34,000, and the opening balance of profit and loss account is showing this one. Here every time, whenever you get the profit will be shown here. Suppose this year there is no opening balance, so current period is running period, it is showing. Next year this will go up, opening balance, and current period means next year period it will show. So all these opening balances and the current period profit or loss will be shown here. Okay, some people they leave them as it is, so they will be shown here. Capital will be separate, and this profit also will be separate, because actually this profit belongs to proprietor. So okay, that's why this is to be, it will come here only, but it is transferred from here to the proprietor. So add to the proprietor, it is transferred to proprietor means it increases the capital account. If it is a loss, it will decrease the capital account. Okay, you have to show that actually we have to do. That's why I told you. That's why I did not tell in the beginning. So now I am telling you, understand how it is the problem. If you do that differently, if you leave it, so that capital account will be different and the profit will be shown separately. What we have to do is actually we have to transfer. You see now, what is the amount? 8,34,000 is the balance. If we add that 44,677, you keep it like that. So this is the opening balance, balance of the capital, and this is the profit that we will take up later. So that's why what we have to do is we have to transfer. So from the profit and loss account, this profit is to be transferred to the capital account. Is it profit or loss? Now it is profit, we have to transfer. Profit means credit balance, so we have to debit the profit and loss account. We have to debit the profit and loss account, and it is to be given to proprietor. Proprietor capital will increase. Capital account is to be credited. See here. So here what we have to do is, in the case of profit and loss account is to be debited, and capital, because credit is balance is the profit, so it is debited means it will close, and capital account is a credit balance. If you are giving to the profit, giving the profit to the proprietor, so capital account will increase, so capital account is to be credited. In the case of loss, capital account will reduce, capital account is to be debited, profit and loss account will show a debit balance, so it is to be credited. That means transferring to proprietor. So capital account is to be debited and profit and loss account is to be credited. That is what we have to do. So in the beginning, that is on the last date only. On the last date only. So we have to make an entry for that. Go to vouchers, and now here, where you have to enter. So in all the accounting vouchers, we cannot enter this in any receipt or payment or contra or purchase voucher, sales voucher, return vouchers. We cannot enter anywhere. We have to enter this in the journal. Okay. So coming to the journal and take all F2, take F2 and give 31st March date. So it actually by default it will show 31st March only. because we entered up to much. Here, debit is to be profit and loss account. Select the profit and loss account. So what is the amount? See here, 44,677. 44,677. Debit to capital automatically to capital. Here, being net profit transferred to capital account. So it is transferred. But in the profit and loss account, it will not close. We are making entry. So in the profit and loss account, it will automatically, it will be there only. Okay. Now we go to the balance sheet. Now you can see here, see, current profit paid is the amount is there, less transferred. So the balance is not shown here. If it is not here, that amount will be shown. So yet it is transferred. So it means there is no balance here. It is transferred to capital account. Capital account will increase. You see here, 8,34,000. We are adding this. If you add that, what is the total amount? 878,677. 878,677. Like this, we have to first do that. Before going to balance sheet, the profit or loss is to be transferred to the proprietor, owner. So if it is one owner, if there are more than one owner, we have to divide them among the owners. So for capital account is to be, profit and loss account is to be debited in the case of profit, and capital account is to be credited, means A capital, B capital, C capital. Like that, all the capitals are credited with respect to share. So what is their sharing ratio? According to the share, the profit will be divided among them. So each amount is transferred to the respective proprietor, respect to owner, that is partner. Okay. Then each person capital account will increase. This is what we have to do. Okay. This is the thing. And now here, this in the case of profit and loss account or in the case of trail balance. So what we are doing, we are watching this in a horizontal way. In the horizontal way, left side and right side. This can be viewed in the vertical way also. First, capital account and liabilities, total, then assets, all assets, fixed assets, current assets, all this total will be there. So that we can see. So if you want to see the vertical manner, so there is no setting in F12. We have to go see on the right side, change view, Control H, or click the change view, or you click Control H. So it is showing, see, vertical. So if we go to vertical class, so all this is, so everything is same, but in the other way. So here all the vertically it is given. So this is the total, that is sources of funds, that is liabilities are sources of funds. Means sources of how you got the source. Funds means capital we got and loans we have taken. There are some sundry creditors are there, we have taken from them, and the profit and loss account balance is there. Balance amount is transferred. Like this, these are the sources of funds. We got the funds in these sources. This is why it is called sources of funds, liabilities. So totally same thing. And in this case, got the funds you got. What you did the funds? What you did with the funds? So the funds are utilized, see, for fixed assets, for stock, for loan. I have given loan advance. I have given credit to debtors, and then some cash is with us, and we have bank accounts. In all the banks, we have money. So these are all the application of funds, how we utilize the funds. So that is why the name is changed. In the horizontal way, liabilities and assets it is called, but in this case, name is balance sheet only. But in this case of vertical, sources of funds and then application of funds. And then if you want to go to the horizontal way, again you go to change view. Now it is showing horizontal. Click that, you will come to the horizontal way. Okay, like this, we have to view and we have to analyze this balance sheet also. Okay, so in the ordinary way, in the vertical way, and as well as this profit is to be transferred compulsory. If you don't transfer, that this one will be as it is, and the profit will be as it is, differently, separately. But here it is answered to him. Now, if you want to see, see here, in this case, what you are doing is, we are doing, if you click that, we will see the ledger account. Similarly, the capital account effect you can see, transfer now. If you click that, see here, this is the opening balance, monthly report you will get, opening balance, and in the meanwhile, in the month of November, they introduced again 3 lakhs, and at the end of March now, we credited, we gave the profit, all are credit only. Suppose if it is a loss, and the March month, that will show on the debit side, the balance will reduce. 834, if it is on the debit side, the balance will go down. It is on the credit side, means profit, the balance is going up. Like this, you can see the capital. You can see the capital. And all this anything, Sunday creditors, you want to see, you can see. And here is assets are there already. And closing stock, we can see closing stock also, this one. And then on loans and advances, we have given one advance, 2%, 1%. Sundry debtors, all these are sundry debtors. Then cash in hand, we have cash. Cash in hand, under that we have cash with us, that is main cash. Cash and petty cash. And then bank accounts, plus I have 3 bank accounts. So all these there. These will be displayed, but we cannot see here by clicking right click or by clicking shift enter. Okay, like this. So this is the thing. And now we will go to some other thing. We will go. Here, we'll go to our notes. Here, this profit, this tally, what we do is, we are doing completely, we completed from the beginning, from the basic recording of transactions to the final reports. These are called final reports. Till that, totally we completed. Okay, and this is up to the, with this, we have completed the basic level understanding, basic level knowledge, basic level topics we completed. And from next onwards, we go to other one, little advanced. It is called middle level or mid level, and then advanced level. So there are 3 levels: basic level, middle level, advanced level. So next middle level will be a little difficult, a little problem compared to this. With this, I think you understand this one and you feel it very easy to learn the tally prime. Okay. And middle level will be a little bit advanced. Okay. Now these financial reports, that is tally, will give some reports by record. After we record the transaction, immediately, automatically, it will post to the ledger, it will prepare the trail balance, and it will be profit and loss account, balance sheet, and everything. In addition to that, this tally will give many reports also. These are all called financial reports. They are called financial reports. So tally will give financial reports. These financial reports are divided into 2 types. One is final accounting reports and MIS reports. Final accounting reports and MIS reports means management information system. Management information system reports. These 2 will give. So in the case of the final accounting, there are 3 types. In this, there are 3 items. One is trial balance, another one is profit and loss account, another one is balance sheet. So with these 3, already we have completed these 3. We discussed about these things. And with the help of this only, we can approach to any banks or any financial institutions for any loans or for any finance. Similarly, on the basis of this only, we can calculate the income and we can file the income tax returns also. Income tax returns also. So these are useful. The financial, that is final accounting reports are useful for that. The second part is management information reports, means the owners are managing, the people managing the company. So they require many reports to run the business smoothly, as well as to take correct decisions to run the business smoothly. They have to take decisions. So depending on these reports, they will take the decision. So these reports are 5 types. The MIS reports are 5 types. One is stock summary. Second one is day book. Then cash and bank book. Then purchase and sales register. Then purchase account, sales account is there in the ledger, but the register is different from the ledger. The differences we will clear. Purchase and sales register. Then journal register. Journal is the voucher. Journal voucher. This is journal register. There is no journal account. Journal is the only voucher. So here it is journal register. So these things, 5 types of reports in this. First one is stock summary. Second one is day book. These 2 we already learned. So stock summary will show how the stock are moving. So if the stocks are going quickly, moving quickly means sold quickly, then the management can, what can do by seeing this stock summary. If the stock is moving quickly, they can buy more stock or produce more stock and sell the stock. If any stock is moving slowly, then they can reduce the stock also. So this is helpful to decide the about the stock summary. This already we learned. Stock summary, stock item summary, all this. Second one is day book. Day book means this day book gives all the transactions recorded in different vouchers on any day in one place. Okay, in the day book for today's all the transactions today, they will be shown in the day book. So the owner, suppose if they want to what are the transactions, what is happening in our business today. If you want to see, you need not go to all the vouchers and check up all the vouchers. Simply you can go to the day book. In the day book, all the vouchers will be shown. So there are 10 transactions today. In the day book, all the transactions will be shown, recorded in different vouchers. You need not go to each voucher and check the transaction. So this helps the very much, and we get very less. I mean, the time also will be saving. Okay. So these two already we learned, and then cash and bank book, purchase and sales register, general register. These things we will learn in the second. See, next one mid level. In the second level, we will learn these things. Okay. This is with this we completed the balance sheet as well as we completed the basic level accounting. So here we are, what you are doing is I'm making all the videos with the purpose of educating you and giving you very good knowledge, very expert knowledge. If you follow in the same way, you can get a very good knowledge. You'll become a very good accountant also. Okay. So that is what you are doing. But the main thing is you must have interest also. So even if you make 200 videos of no use, first of all, you must have the interest to learn it well, to practice it and learn well. You must have interest. That is your task and you have to decide that. Okay. So with this, we completed the basic portion. Next, we are going to middle level. And with this, we completed the year. Isn't it? We completed the year from the beginning till the end, final report. We completed the year is over. And then what is the next thing? We completed today, this year, completed. Then what do you do? Go to the next year. Next year means beginning of next year means April 1st. 31st March over, 22, 31st March. That means 22, 1st April will be next financial year. Isn't it? So in the next financial year, how to do? So this is 31st March completed. Then how to record transactions in the next year from first? Because October 1st, we have taken the balances from 30th September. Similarly, on 31st March, these balances are to be taken to the next financial year, 1st April. So how you open the books, that is called changing the finance. Opening, in the case of manual, opening new books, we say opening a new set of books. But in this case, just you have to change the financial year. So from 21-22, we did now. So 22-23. So how to change the financial year to record the and continue the transactions in the next year. That is next topic. Our topic from the number one topic, number one in the next one, middle level. After that, we have a lot of many items. All these you have to learn one by one. Everything you will learn, you will get a very expert knowledge. And after that, I will get on book also. So, I mean, what you call assignments book. So all the assignments, many assignments we will do in that. Okay. So from the beginning, all the fundamentals to the advanced, all assignments will be available. So in that, we will do one by one. I will do one problem, one assignment. I will leave one assignment to you. You have to practice and you have to work that in the home. Okay. So with this, I stop. Please subscribe to my channel and click bell icon and select all so that you will get all my videos through notifications, and share these videos, my channel, with all your friends as well as others who want to learn accounting, who want to become accountants. Okay, with this. And in the case of these videos, view the video till the end, don't skip. Till the end, you view the video, and at the end, you like the video and you post comment about this video. Any doubts or any problems or how the video is, like this, you have to post a comment also. Okay, right. With this, we stop our session today. And if you follow this one in the same order which I am making the videos, you will get expert knowledge and you will get an expert accountant. I wish all of you become expert accountants. Wish you all the best and thank you. Good night. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you.